Today, I am going to show you two things that will improve your defending on FIFA 22. Let's get started. So, the first thing we are gonna discuss today, let me show you. I was analyzing a game of one of my students and he was repeatedly making this mistake. And mind you, he has been an Elite 1 player in the previous FIFA. So that means he is a good player, right? He's playing on next gen as well. His mistake, he was literally repeating this mistake, and I've seen so many gameplays. Even though you boys watch my tutorials, yet you make this mistake a lot. Okay, just look, pay attention to his Marquinhos. Now you get it, what I am talking about. Let me demonstrate. I am talking about pulling your players out of position. Yes, pulling your defenders out of position, pulling your central midfielders out of position, and how that creates gap in your defenders. I cannot stress it, I cannot repeat it enough. He is controlling Marquinhos right now, right? And Marquinhos is his security guard of his goalkeeper, right? Wow. So if he gets through, if Sane gets through, then he can go and steal anything from his house and score a goal. Wow, what am I even saying, boys? But you get my point. Look, he is pulling Marquinhos out of position while using the second man press. That is also pulling his Hakimi out of position. And what he does is he overcommits and then he gives him all this red space, and then he is prone to conceding a goal. What he should instead do is use his central midfielders, drag them back and defend with them. Why? Because they are in reach. Like De Jong is literally standing next to Sané. All he can do is just pull De Jong and try to apply pressure on Sané. Like, there is no need to use your defenders right now. His opponent ends up making a bad pass, but he later concedes to the same mistake, right? Let me show you again. He will do this mistake again. Here he loses the ball. And now, okay, first he loses the ball. Look, if you are baiting, okay, he is trying to bait him into making this pass. He pushes up with Marquinhos, rather than letting go of the gas and brake technique. If you have not watched the gas and brake technique video, then what are you doing? Make sure to watch it. The link will be in the description. That will teach you how to jockey properly, right? He needs to let go of the brake, which is L2, and just hold the gas and run back. He doesn't do that, pulls Marquinhos out of position and gives him the space to get in behind and ends up conceding the goal. Now look at this one over here. Look, he is first, he pulls his De Jong out of position, who is his left central midfielder. His Kessie is already out of position, right? His Kessie is already out of position. This will give you an understanding of what happens when you pull your players out of position and why you need to stop doing it. He pulls his De Jong out of position, look, who was supposed to be standing over here in front of his defenders. His left CM, Kessie, is already out of position. Sorry, his right CM. And now all this side is empty. If you look at the radar, this side is empty. Sane, there is Sane, there is this guy, there is the fullback. Now what will happen, right? All he needs to do in this position now is to just tag Marquinhos and just stand there, right? Just stand there. Rather than pushing up like this, now he pushes up. There is no need to panic. Now look how much space he has left behind. You see? And now he completely overcommits with Marquinhos. And what happens then? He is in no man's land. He cannot do anything. Right now, the best thing for him is to mark the next possible pass into his striker, which is Holland, I guess. I'm not pretty sure. No, it was someone else. But you see, he ends up getting unlucky, ends up conceding the goal as well. Why does he end up conceding the goal? Because he repeatedly pulls his players out of position. You need to be very disciplined with your LCM and RCM. You should only pull them out of position when you know for a fact that you will get the ball back. Otherwise, you maintain your shape. You keep your four defenders in shape. You use your LCM, RCM, RDM, LDM to cut the passing lanes. When you see the opponent has run out of passing options, then you charge at them, then you run at them using your gas button, which is the R2 button. You let go of the brake, you run at them and you get the ball back. It's about anticipation, right? When they are not having a ball contact, then you go for the ball. But if you just run around like a headless chicken, then you are prone to conceding goals. Now the second mistake a lot of you boys are making, let me show you. So boys, the second mistake is using running jockey inside the box, right? Using the running jockey. Look at his Kimpembe and look at his controller, okay? Pay attention to his controller. He is holding down both the triggers. What happens is, it's so easier to beat someone if they are using running jockey because they are off balance, right? Because they are running and they lose balance pretty quickly. Look what happens. His opponent just takes a little touch upwards, and there he goes. He's gone. Why? Because he's using the running jockey. Use the gas and brake technique. What is the gas and brake technique? The link will be up here. The link will be in the description. The link will be in the pinned comment. Make sure to go watch it. Hold R2 to run near the players. When you are near them, you use the brake, which is L2, and you just use the left stick and stand in front of them, right? You don't commit to one side. You just stand in between them. So if they go right, you go right. If they go left, you go left. You don't overcommit by yourself. That way you don't get beaten like this. So many people, many students, because I am a coach as well. I coach many people as well. So I know so many players are doing this mistake. You are doing this mistake. You are pulling your players out of position. You need to understand the game more. And once you apply these concepts, you will improve on defending balls. Until next time, it's me, King Sunny, out. See you.